Hi guys, so recently my Netgear R9000, or they also call it X10 router, has been giving me troubles with a lot of drop signals. So I went online and researched and plan to upgrade to a new Wi-Fi 6 router, but I saw that they also have something called Wi-Fi 6E right now, and I went on to Asus store, online website store, and they have this router available for pre-order. So I placed the order like last week, and I received this in the mail today. I noticed that there's no open box available for this router yet on YouTube, so I decided to make one just to share with you guys. So this is what the box look like, the specs, and say router for gaming. This router is called GT-AXE11000, just so that it can differentiate from the existing Asus AX11000 router, which is also a triple band router, but it has a 2.4 gigahertz and two 5.0 gigahertz instead of three completely different band like this one. This one has 2.0. This one has 2.4, 5.0, and 6.0 gigahertz bands. So let's open to see what's inside of this box. All right, it's a very nice and secure box. Some instruction on how to connect your wireless router, and it's the router itself. Look pretty beefy, almost like a small desktop computer. And I think the difference in this router compared to the AX11000 is that the antenna is not detachable, so it's already attached to the router. You just have to open it up. I think this icon here is LED, RGB LED, so it can change color depending on how you do the settings. So this router has only 4 1 gigabit ports and one 2.5 gigabits in that WAN port right there. But I think you can use these two ports together as a link integration for any internet connection higher than 1.0 gigabit. There's a switch in the power line coming in. So it's kind of disappointing that this one only has 4 ports, because the Netgear X10 that I'm having right now has 8 ports, and even with 8 ports I have to connect additional switch to accompany all the Ethernet connections in my house. So, putting the router aside, let's see what else in the box right here. So of course the power cable, the transformer, and the Cat6 cable. So that's all for this open box. It's just so that we have at least one video out there showing you guys the router, what it look in reality. It's really huge. I think the design it's not very attractive compared to what Netgear has to offer. But since this is the only Wi-Fi 6 router out there right now, so I don't know, maybe you guys can check the Asus website to see if they have any available to ship out. But this is supposed to be the first batch in the pre-order they had last week. It costs around $550 plus tax, so it's definitely not a cheap router. I think the only client available there right now is the Intel 210 Wi-Fi card that would support Wi-Fi 6E, but even so, I heard that it's not very stable at the moment. The firmware, software for it is not really ready for the technology yet. I hope that this Wi-Fi 6E is really the next standard that the industry is moving toward. Because when I bought the Netgear X10 router, they advertised the new Wi-Fi 80 technology or standard that should become the next big thing, but the technology never did, really evolved, and no clients devices were made for or supported. So I hope this Wi-Fi 6E is a different story, but maybe we'll just wait and see. You know. So again, this is the box for the router. Say it support PlayStation 5, but what router doesn't support PlayStation 5? I don't really care about the RGB LED much. Probably gonna hide it. Anyway, it's pretty huge. So let's see. These are the spec on the box. I think you all should know by now. One more thing is that this new router here, it's gonna come with Asus Mesh 2.0 software. So let's see how it performs. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer. But in the next few weeks, I'm gonna try to test out and see if this router gives me any hiccup. I have a lot of kids, 2 kids doing remote learning at home right now, plus working from home. So I need a very stable internet connection. I mean, Wi-Fi connection. So, all right. Thank you. All right, one last look at the router.